You think Paphos is just ancient ruins and tourists? Think again. What if I told you there is a secret side to this city that even locals don't talk about? Let's dive into a journey you'll never forget.
We're leaving the tourist paths behind, diving into hidden villages, untouched beaches, and stories you won't find in any guidebook. Are you ready to see the real Paphos? This is a journey you'll never forget.
Welcome back to Cyprus Real View, where we show you the island as you've never seen before. Today, we explore Paphos, but not the way you accept.
This isn't just a city of ruins and souvenirs. We're taking you beyond the postcards into secret lagoons, forgotten trails, and villages where time stands still. From ancient legends to local life, Paphos has stories that are waiting to be discovered, and today, you're coming with us.
Paphos was once the capital of Cyprus and home to goddess Aphrodite. But behind the glory are whispers of mystery, ancient death rituals, and lost temples.
Paphos was once the capital of Cyprus and home to goddess Aphrodite. But behind the glory are whispers of mystery, ancient death rituals, and lost temples. What remains today, ruins, mosaics, and stone columns, are fragments of something far greater. A once mighty city shaped by myths, gods, and centuries of empire. Inside the house of Dionysus, intricate mosaics survive, not just as decorations, but as encrypted myths frozen in time. Stories of wine, desire, betrayal, all in tiny stone tiles, perfectly arranged 2,000 years ago. Nearby, the tombs of the kings sit carved into solid rock. Not royal tombs, despite the name, but the burial sites of Paphos' elite. Each chamber a window into beliefs about death, rebirth, and the afterlife. Some say, if you walk these tombs at sunrise, you feel it, the weight of the past still breathing through the stone. Then comes Petra II, Romeo Aphrodite's rock, where the goddess of beauty is said to have risen from the waves. A place where legends and nature blend into one, and the wind still carries the myths. But perhaps the most haunting reminder of Paphos' sacred past is the silence. That deep, echoing silence you hear among the ruins. It's not emptiness, it's memory. Paphos isn't just ancient. It's alive in its stillness, alive in its echoes. It invites you not just to see, but to listen. So when you walk these ancient paths, don't just look for what's visible. Look for what's been forgotten.
Only locals know this path. We follow a fisherman who showed us a trail to Blue Lagoon that Google Maps doesn't know.
Only locals know this path. We followed a fisherman who showed us a trail to Blue Lagoon that Google Maps doesn't know. It wasn't marked. No signs, no tourists, just the crunch of dry earth beneath our feet and the sound of the sea getting louder with every step. The path twisted through olive groves, past wild herbs that filled the air with the scent of thyme and rosemary. You could feel the silence, not emptiness, but peace. It was as if the island itself was letting us in on a secret. After 20 minutes of hiking through this untouched land, the trees opened up and there it was. Blue Lagoon. But not the one you've seen in brochures. No boats, no music, just crystal clear water stretching out to the horizon, surrounded by white limestone cliffs and sun-kissed silence. The fisherman didn't say much, he just smiled and pointed. And in that moment, we realized some places aren't meant to be found by accident. They're shared, passed down like stories from one generation to the next. We sat on the edge of the rocks, feet in the water, watching tiny fish swim in patterns beneath us. It didn't feel like a tourist destination. It felt like a memory we weren't supposed to have, but now couldn't forget. That's the magic of Cyprus. It hides beauty in plain sight and rewards those willing to look beyond the obvious. So next time you're in Paphos, don't just follow the crowds. Ask a local, follow a fisherman, and maybe, just maybe, you'll discover a version of Cyprus the world hasn't seen yet.
This isn't a Starbucks town. In Tala, your coffee comes with a story, a smile, and probably a free olive from grandma's backyard.
This isn't a Starbucks town. In Tala, your coffee comes with a story, a smile, and probably a free olive from grandma's backyard. Here, life moves slower, and that's exactly the point. You sit at a table that's seen generations of hands rest on it. The chairs creak, the floor is stone, and there's always someone waving from across the street. The menu? It changes depending on what grew best in the garden that morning. The cafe owner, Andreas, doesn't ask if you want sugar. He asks if you've eaten. Then before you answer, he brings out a plate of halloumi, fresh bread, and yes, those olives. Big, wrinkled, salty, cured by his mother who's been doing it the same way for 50 years. The locals don't just drink coffee here. They live in it. Each sip comes with a debate about football, politics, or who makes the best souvla in town. And no one ever drinks alone, even if they came alone. In Tala, time stretches. 5 minutes becomes an hour. A quick stop turns into a conversation, a memory, a connection. You don't just visit Tala. You get folded into it like you were always meant to be there, just waiting to remember. So no, you won't find a frappuccino here. But you'll find something better. A taste of Cyprus you can't order, only experience. As the sun dips behind the hills, the village turns golden. Shadows grow longer, laughter gets louder, and someone always pulls up a chair for you even if they don't know your name. In Tala, strangers don't stay strangers for long. And before you realize it, you're not just drinking coffee, you're becoming part of someone's afternoon, someone's story. That's not tourism. That's belonging.
Thinking about moving to Cyprus? This area might surprise you. Comment below if you'd live here.
Thinking about moving to Cyprus? This area might surprise you. Comment below if you'd live here. Because life here isn't just about palm trees and sunshine, it's about rhythm. A slower, deeper rhythm you don't find in big cities. In places like Tala or Coral Bay, your neighbor might bring you fresh lemons from their garden or knock on your door just to say hi. People still sit outside in the evenings, sipping coffee, playing backgammon, and watching kids ride bikes through the alleys. It's not a postcard, it's real life. Yes, the cost of living is lower than most of Europe. Yes, the sea is 10 minutes away. But it's the feeling that changes you. The quiet, the space to breathe, the fact that time doesn't feel like it's chasing you anymore. Whether you're retiring, working remotely, or just looking for something different, Cyprus has corners like this where life feels right. Not flashy, not rushed, just honest, human, and peaceful. So, could you see yourself here? Let us know in the comments, or better yet, come and see for yourself. It's funny how quickly this place feels like home. You come for the views, but stay for the people, the calm, the little moments. And one day, without even realizing it, you're not a visitor anymore. You're part of the story.
We filmed this at sunrise. Just us, the waves, and the wind through the ruins. No tourists, no noise, just Paphos.
We filmed this at sunrise. Just us, the waves, and the wind through the ruins. No tourists, no noise, just Paphos. And in that silence, the city spoke louder than ever. The golden light slipped over broken columns, ancient stones glowing as if they were alive for just a few minutes, reminding us that they've seen thousands of these sunrises before, and will see thousands more after we're gone. A stray cat passed by like it owned the place. The birds sang a song you won't hear during the rush of the day. And every step we took echoed, gently as if the earth itself was listening. This is when you really feel the weight of time. Not like something heavy, but something grounding. You realize that no matter how fast life moves elsewhere, here time still takes its time. We didn't talk much.
If this is the Paphos you've never seen, imagine what else we show you. Subscribe for more hidden views of Cyprus. And if you've ever been to Paphos, tell us your favorite spot in the comments.